Hello everyone, it's been a long time since I've made a video. I have been a bit poorly and needed to have several visits to the hospital, but hopefully the worst is behind me now and I can continue to make some journals. I do have quite a few journals that I'm going to need to heighten this, so just give me a minute please. Just see if that's okay. Yeah, that's a bit better. So this is one of them. That's another one. This is one. I've got a long, thin document journal, and I have two prayer journals that are wrapped in hand sewn covers. So I'm going to show that each will have their own individual video. I just wanted to put this out there to say that these are going to be in my Etsy shop soon. Like I said, with their own videos. I just wanted to do one overall video just to say thank you for your patience, sort of welcome back everyone, and please watch out for these. So this is a really old Bible called The Life of Christ. I haven't turned this one into a prayer journal, it's too big, but it's has the same sorts of things that all my journals have. This one is all sort of colours, mainly the sort of blues, the beiges, sort of my go-to colours really. I have some beautiful 17th century papers throughout these. That's just there, it's just too good to sort of rip up and so it's just in there just to enjoy. There's the bookmarks, tags. So this is a quick, I've since bought a old typewriter, so throughout I think nearly all of these new journals there is some typed poems. Can I get that back in? Some poems, some special words, some quotes, inspirational quotes to enjoy, which I really enjoy doing that. So this is the first one. Which is bound by that ribbon there. The next one, this one, is actually made out of an old vintage paper bag, and what I've done is I've waxed it. This was my first go at doing this. So it's wax, and it goes really thick like leather really, and you can crease it and do all sorts of wonderful things with it. The inside is also waxed. Again, you can see with some of the typed paper I've put in. Little document. I'll open all these up properly when I do their own individual videos. Again, the usual for me. I do have a style of how, by default really, they all sort of come out, even though everyone's different, that you can see that it's my style. One of the old papers, envelopes, coffee dyed papers. There's a booklet there. Again, I will open it and give more details in its own video. A journaling card. There'll be journaling cards throughout. And then that just comes with it, a little pack of old lace for people just to be able to continue to do the decoration. This one is, oh, I've got that into a bit of a knot. Just bear with me. Would it be easier just to slip it off for now? I slip that off for now and I'll sort it out after this video. So that's a little booklet that goes with it, and this is mainly in reds and greens, if I remember right. Again, the same sort of theme, my default sort of style, which is quite grungy, I guess, with old book pages, antique and vintage. Some real, there's some real ephemera there. That's a postcard. Different coffee dyed papers, some envelopes that are used as pockets with some ephemera in. Lots of places to pop things and to explore. Oh, excuse me, that's my Alexa going off. 1 second, Alexa, stop. Small document. So yeah, that's this one. This is quite a small one. This is an old, I believe, a Winnie the Pooh book. Yeah, just beautiful. I love the hardback ones. We get the ribbon for that one. Now this one is the tall document journal. Some ribbon to hold it. Throughout this there are some bells. There's a little silver cross there. Just add a little bit more to it. There's an envelope there that you can take off, and you can put things inside. I believe there are things inside now, with and that is called The Collective Awakening, done on my old vintage typewriter. Throughout here you'll see additional journaling paper, this coffee dyed paper, some photos. There's some made ephemera and some original. There's another little trinket that's on there with a poem. Photograph. So there's lots of journaling space. So that's a beautiful piece of old antique fabric. This is some old document paper. These are lovely, these style of journals. There's something a little bit different. But lots of journaling space, lots of pages in there. Again, I will do its own individual YouTube video on that. Oh, and there's some beautiful old, that was of some quilting from the that's antique. Some antique lace there. Then the first prayer journal comes in this. That's a little keyring there, some lace and some buttons in that. This is the cover, the wraparound cover for this is slow stitched with antique and some vintage lace. The book is an antique prayer book from St Mary's Church, evening prayer, beautiful brown leather book. There's a handkerchief in there, a vintage handkerchief, and again the normal, there's your prayer cards. This themed is mainly in blues. There's a glassine envelope there. There's an original postcard. Bookmark. So everything is themed around prayers, journals, prayer journals, prayer books. each of these, again typed on the old typewriter, some individual prayers. So there's some prayers already in there, a Bible page, Bible pages. These are nice, which I found, some paper clips that are in the shape of a cross. One of my favourite pictures to use in these prayer journals, that one of the nun. Again, that's another original postcard, sorry. And there, large journal card, prayer card, apologies. Again, so another prayer card, a prayer, beautiful lace. Pockets, there's a little cross on there. So again, some vintage bells, more lace. So not too heavily laced, just enough to just give it some extra texture and feel of it. But that really is beautiful. I love that one. The next prayer journal is this one. This was made from a old pillowcase, and this again is in blues. This is the first booklet that goes with it. This is made out of 2 glassine envelopes. Inside there are journaling cards, which they just look like book covers. If I can get it back in. There we go. The front has got some antique lace, a photograph on there, an old pin on there, and again another journaling card in there that can be used for a prayer card. So that's that. This is the front of the book. Again, there's some little trinkets on there, all themed to do with Bibles and prayers. This is a beautiful piece of antique lace. In this one is a hand crocheted bookmark done by my friend, who's very talented. An original prayer card there, lace. Again, not too heavily laced, just enough. A large tag to put prayers on, memories. More typed paper. This is a small little prayer book there. Old photos. There's original and old ephemera in here. Lots of journaling space. Pull outs. Lots of photographs that can be made into journaling cards, or just written on the back, or just beautiful images to enjoy. That's a large journaling card, prayer card. Old papers. There's a little scrap notepad. There's another little journaling card. This one, again, just some extra space, really, which looks like a tag. More ephemera in there. That's a waxed. I printed off an old vintage card, antique card, sorry, onto some normal white paper, then waxed it and scrunched it, and it just ages on beautifully. Large prayer card and another prayer card there. So that's this one. Oh, and at the back there's a again, you'll see it when I do its own video, but that's just a little folder to put some things in. This is a vintage book that's obviously faded, but I just thought it went so well, and it's just such a beautiful colour. Now, the other book that I have is this one. Now this is something I'm going to be trying new. So what I've done here, from an old 18th century Shakespeare book, G.J. Stanley. What I'm going to do is I've created it as a journal, but I haven't put any pockets in. I haven't put any ephemera in. It's just the core book, really. And what I thought I might do is to see if there's an interest out there, that I do the journal, but then create a pack where people can make their own pockets, where people can put their own ephemera, create their own ephemera, create, you know, everything that they want to go in it. So this is literally just the book pages. They're antique. That's obviously an antique document page. So this is, it's just something I'm going to see. I'm going to put it on my Etsy store to see, with a pack of ephemera. So there will be lace, some fabric, there'll be some photographs, buttons, lots of things that I'll try and put in, and to sell them together for people to do their own kits, to see if that is something that people want me to do. So that's it. Thank you very much. So watch out on my Etsy shop, and watch out on this video on this YouTube channel, to see. They should be out towards the end of this week, beginning of next week. So I hope you have time to take a look. Thank you very much. I hope you're all well and keeping safe and healthy, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.